The night air was still, the streetlights casting their amber glow across the quiet road, and then, like a sudden burst of thunder, it appeared, the 2026 Dodge Charger. The kind of car that doesn't just roll into view, it dominates it. From the moment you lay eyes on it, you know this isn't just a machine. It's a statement, a living, breathing embodiment of American muscle that has evolved without losing its soul. For decades, the Charger has stood as a symbol of raw power, a street legend, and in 2026, it feels like Dodge has rewritten its own history without erasing the chapters that made it great. The design hits you first. It's bold, wide, and purposeful, with an aggressive stance that tells you it's ready for action even while standing still. The front fascia carries a modern interpretation of the classic Charger look, a broad, muscular hood with deep sculpting, flanked by razor-sharp LED headlights that pierce through the dark. The grille is wide, blacked out, and unapologetic, like a bouncer guarding the gates to a club only horsepower can get you into. The lines along the sides are lean and athletic, stretching toward a rear end that's pure Dodge attitude. The taillights, now a seamless LED strip across the back, pay homage to the old days while looking like they belong on a car from the next decade. But as much as the exterior screams power, it's the engine bay that makes the Charger a legend. For 2026, Dodge offers two main personalities, the all-electric Charger Daytona and the monstrous internal combustion variant for purists who still believe in the roar of a V8. The electric version is silent but deadly, delivering blistering acceleration thanks to Dodge's new Erupt multi-speed transmission that mimics gear shifts for that visceral muscle car feel. Meanwhile, the gasoline-powered model houses a supercharged Hemi V8 that sounds like a symphony of controlled chaos. Whichever you choose, the performance numbers are staggering, 0 to 60 in the low 3-second range, quarter-mile times that make drag racers smile, and handling sharp enough to make winding back roads your personal playground. Inside, the transformation is just as dramatic. Dodge has finally given the Charger a cabin that matches its muscle with luxury and technology. The driver's seat feels like a cockpit, low, snug, and wrapped in premium leather or Alcantara, with contrast stitching that adds a racing vibe. In front of you, a massive digital cluster gives you real-time performance data, while the center console houses a sprawling infotainment screen running Dodge's latest Uconnect system. It's fast, intuitive, and packed with features like real-time performance timers, customizable drive modes, and even augmented reality navigation. The flat-bottom steering wheel feels substantial, with paddle shifters that click satisfyingly under your fingers. Every detail, from the metal trim to the ambient lighting, feels crafted to remind you that you're in something special. On the road, the 2026 Charger is more than just fast, it's composed. The suspension has been re-engineered to balance muscle car brutality with surprising finesse. In normal driving, it's comfortable enough to cruise for hours, soaking up imperfections without beating you up. Switch it into track mode, and it stiffens, sharpens, and becomes a precision instrument, eager to dive into corners and rocket out the other side. The steering is quick and communicative, giving you confidence whether you're carving mountain passes or sprinting down an open highway. And for those who choose the electric Daytona, the instant torque is addictive, a silent punch that throws you back into your seat and leaves everything else in your rear-view mirror. Dodge has also thought about safety and driver assistance, equipping the Charger with a full suite of modern features. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system all come standard. But unlike many modern cars, the Charger never feels over-controlled by computers. The tech works in the background, ready to help when needed, but it still lets the driver feel in charge. That's an increasingly rare trait in an age where cars are becoming more like rolling smartphones. The sound experience is worth talking about too. In the Hemi V8, it's all about that deep, resonant growl that rises to a roar as you push it harder, a soundtrack that turns heads and raises heart rates. In the electric Daytona, Dodge has engineered something unique, the Fratzonic chambered exhaust, an artificial but incredibly convincing sound system that channels electric muscle through tuned chambers to produce a growl unlike anything else. It's futuristic, yet familiar, and it keeps the Charger's identity alive even without gasoline. Fuel economy isn't the Charger's primary mission, but the electric variant offers impressive range, with Dodge claiming over 400 miles on a full charge. fast charging capability means you can regain most of that range in under 30 minutes, making it surprisingly practical for daily driving. The gas model, of course, won't win any eco awards, but that's part of the charm. It's a car for people who want passion over efficiency, a last stand for the kind of motoring that stirs the soul. As you spend more time with the 2026 Charger, you realize it's more than just a fast car. It's a cultural touchstone, a bridge between the golden era of muscle cars and the rapidly approaching electric future. Dodge has managed to respect its heritage while embracing modern performance and technology, creating something that feels both nostalgic and revolutionary. Whether you're a lifelong Charger fan or someone discovering it for the first time, this car has the ability to make you feel something: excitement, adrenaline, maybe even a little danger. Driving it at night, with the city lights reflecting off its sculpted panels, you catch glimpses of its shadow in the glass of passing buildings, and it hits you. The Charger isn't just surviving in this new era, it's thriving. It's proof that the muscle car, in whatever form the future demands, can still exist, loud, proud, and unapologetically American. And in a world of increasingly safe, sensible, and forgettable cars, that's worth celebrating. The 2026 Dodge Charger is a reminder that some legends don't fade. They evolve, they adapt, and they come back stronger. This isn't just a car you drive, it's a car you feel, a car you remember, a car that makes every trip an event. And in the end, isn't that what driving is supposed to be about? For Prime Review, this has been a journey through the past, present, and future of American performance, and the 2026 Charger stands at the heart of it, ready to roar into whatever comes next.